Another gorgeous day across the area today. Lots of sunshine and some comfortable temperatures once again. It will be a few degrees warmer here as we pull into the afternoon. Looks like it may end up being a little more humid as well, and we'll see a little more of a breeze. You can see some of the hazy clouds here and there as we look across the region, but not really too many of them. Just a little bit here and there throughout the day today. You'll see that hazy cloudiness. Just a nice afternoon. Temperatures warming on up here into the mid-80s with more sunshine than clouds, and again, a touch more humid into the afternoon, but overall more sun than clouds. And it might be a little breezy at times as we look through the afternoon as well, just a touch more. All right, here's what we can expect throughout the day today. Sunny and a little breezy, especially northern Minnesota. Rain chances, well, we'll be talking about that, not so much today. More on into Friday and then also Saturday and Sunday. The jet stream's in a more favorable pattern to bring in some showers and storms for us. I don't think it'll be everyday rains by any means. You probably won't see rain, obviously, longer than an hour or two if it does happen. But just so you know for your weekend plan, so you can kind of plan things out. All right, here's how it looks here on the humidity side of things. Yesterday's dew points were down in the 40s. It was very refreshing. Dew point climbing up into the 50s today. You can see some 60-degree dew points, though, as we look into tomorrow, ticking up into the mid-60s. That'll be a little on the muggy side. And anytime it's in mid-60s or higher, it feels a little more uncomfortable. And 70 is the tropical air. Notice we stay away from that, but we do kind of move up and down as each system moves into the area over the next few days. A southerly wind has taken over. That's why it's a little more humid and a little warmer today. And there's the stronger breeze in northern Minnesota. These wind gusts from a couple hours ago, but just to give you an idea again of the stronger wind conditions that will be going on and off throughout the day here into northern parts of Minnesota, that southerly flow. Not quite as breezy there in central and southern Minnesota. Also want to mention you will notice slightly hazier skies. By later on today, notice some of the wildfire smoke is forecast to move in at us. That would be due to the jet stream wind just kind of shifting around a little bit, coming in out of the west-northwest, flowing in back from the west. That's the wildfires way out in the Pacific Northwest. And notice here for your Friday as well, into the morning and afternoon, we start to see a little more smoke before the wind flow turns again and that smoke threat lessens. All right, here's the radar and satellite throughout the area today, and boy, we have all that sunshine to enjoy. Look at that all throughout the area. Gorgeous day, sunny over most of the region. Weak little impulse kicked off some showers in west central Minnesota. They kind of drove into northern Minnesota before they fell apart. It's just a little batch of clouds left over in spots now. You notice back here to the northwest, though, there is a couple of low pressure centers and some weak energy in the jet stream as well. And some of that jet stream energy will be dropping southward as we look through the weekend. So a little impulse there, and then a one also further to the northwest. So expect slightly higher rain chances here as we look on into the forecast over the next couple of days. Not all day rains, just hit and miss type of stuff. There's the southerly winds for us today and the comfortable weather conditions. Nice to see that southerly flow, and temperatures do warm up quite a bit. We're talking about highs on up into the 80s, mid-80s in most areas. Tonight, front starts to move in with that western system, and a couple of showers and storms are likely to pop up along that front. Notice a few of them in the morning, then it fades a little towards midday, but there's still a few around, and then more storms fire up in the afternoon and evening with the front right here. So that favors eastern Minnesota and especially west central Wisconsin tomorrow afternoon and also into tomorrow evening. As we look on into Saturday, there's another system that pops up some showers Saturday afternoon. And as that moves into the area, better chance of showers Saturday night, leaning more northern Minnesota early and then across the whole area. Again, though, hit and miss, kind of like tomorrow. This is Sunday morning where some of those showers still could be lingering in the region. For today, oh, this is a day to enjoy. 84 the high, lots of sun, breezier afternoon in northern Minnesota. In the metro, wind closer to 10 miles an hour. So we're not talking a gusty wind here in the Twin Cities, but in northern Minnesota, southerly wind better established, even helping to pop the high to near 90 around the Fargo-Moorhead area. 80s common throughout most of the state. A little more cloudiness southeast Minnesota, maybe there in the 70s. For tonight, we're talking about a warmer night, a milder night, 67. Pleasant, though, still overall. South winds around 5 to 10 here in the Twin Cities. The wind will come down in most spots. 50s in northern Minnesota, but 60s found throughout the majority of the state and on into western Wisconsin. Check out the forecast for tomorrow. Still a mix of sun and clouds. You will notice more humidity and a little stronger breeze, especially Twin Cities. Isolated storms popping up and a high in the mid-80s. Some of the gusts above 20 miles an hour. Ahead of that front, it will pop well up into the 80s, behind the front in the 70s. And of course, as the front sweeps through, that's when we have our chance for showers and storms. And there you go with the 7-day forecast, where we are talking about a lot of 80s, not far from average, highs there, lows in the 60s, and those pop-up storm chances for several days.